Deep within the heart of the forest, bathed in the emerald glow of sunlight filtering through the leaves, lay a haven of peace. Ancient trees stood as guardians, their roots intertwined with the secrets of the earth. Here, nestled amongst the warm stones, a mother python basked in the dappled sunlight, her glistening coils a protective embrace around a clutch of precious eggs. She was Kaa, and these were her children, soon to hatch into a world teeming with both beauty and danger. Kaa watched with a mother's unwavering devotion as the eggs, each one a promise of new life, trembled with the stirrings within. The air hung heavy with the scent of damp earth and blooming orchids, a symphony of tranquility that resonated with the rhythm of the forest. Days turned into nights, the moon casting its silvery glow upon the clearing as Kaa patiently awaited the arrival of her offspring. Her heart swelled with an ancient love, fierce and unwavering, a love that would drive her to face any threat to protect her young. One by one, the eggs began to hatch, tiny cracks appearing on their surface like miniature fault lines. Kaa watched, her golden eyes filled with pride as each tiny head emerged, blinking in the unfamiliar light. The hatchlings, miniature replicas of their mother, were a writhing mass of scales and energy, eager to explore their new world. Kaa nudged them gently, her forked tongue tasting the air, a silent promise of guidance and protection in this wild, untamed paradise. Beyond the sheltering embrace of the trees, a different kind of heartbeat. In the depths of a still, murky lake lay a creature of pure instinct and hunger, a crocodile with eyes like cold yellow stones. He was Gur, a denizen of the deep, his scaled hide as ancient as the forest itself. He moved with a stealthy grace that belied his size, a ripple in the water the only testament to his passing. Gur was a creature of insatiable appetite, his hunger a constant gnawing in his belly. He had sensed the presence of the python hatchlings, their vulnerable warmth, a beacon in the cool air. He watched from the shadows, his reptilian gaze fixed on the clearing, his mind plotting a course to satisfy his primal urge. The thought of the tender young snake sent a thrill through him, a hunger that eclipsed all reason. He knew he had to be patient, to wait for the opportune moment. Crocodiles were masters of deception, of waiting for the perfect time to strike. He would bide his time, watching and waiting until the mother python was away from her vulnerable young. Then, under the cover of darkness, he would claim his prize. The sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the forest floor. Kaa, knowing her young needed sustenance, slithered away from the nest, her sleek body gliding effortlessly through the undergrowth. Her keen senses were alert, picking up the subtlest of sounds and smells, ever vigilant for any sign of danger. She would not venture far, only long enough to secure a meal for her growing brood. As Kaa moved through the dense foliage, she caught a scent on the wind, a musky primal odor that sent a shiver down her spine. It was the unmistakable scent of crocodile, a scent that spoke of danger, of a predator lurking nearby. Kaa's maternal instincts flared, a surge of protectiveness washing over her. She had to return to her hatchlings, to shield them from the threat that lurked in the shadows. Turning with a speed that belied her size, Kaa raced back towards her nest, her heart pounding in her chest. The forest floor seemed to fly beneath her, the air rushing past her scales as she pushed herself to her limit. Each rustle of leaves, each snap of a twig sent a jolt of fear through her. She had to reach her young before it was too late, before the lurking menace claimed its prize.